everyone. Stacey Hall here with another episode of the Power of Yes podcast, the podcast that introduces you to each of the 48 authors in the Power of Yes book. I'm getting closer to the camera. No, I'm getting further away. There we are. Power of Yes, available through all major booksellers, of course. And today I am joined by Sonya Janisse. I want to make sure I got that correct.
You
Yes,
did.
good.
Yep.
All right. I always double check the names of my authors. And I'm going to introduce you to her here because I think everybody's going to be really fascinated to hear what Sonya is up to in the world. So she helps overwhelmed, overextended, exhausted moms. Now, Sonya, isn't that every mom? An overwhelmed,
You know what?
overextended, and exhausted mom?
Yeah, it's a lot of moms, that's for sure. Yeah.
Right. But you specifically focus on folks who are moms and who are in their 40s already.
Yes.
And you're helping them achieve time freedom, balance their energy, and elevate their finances so they can keep growing along with their family. All
Absolutely.
right. Well, I'm thrilled that you were able to take time away from that because I know I'm not going to say you're busy because you're well organized and there are a lot of people you serve. So thanks for taking time to appear on the show.
My pleasure. I'm really excited to be here and chat a little bit about the book.
Okay, good. Well, let's chat before we get to the book. Let's chat about what life was like before you found the network marketing industry. Tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. And I explain this quite a bit in the book in a different, from where my story really started when I was much smaller and doing house parties with my mom and feeling so included. So I'm not going to get into that detail right now. But what my life was like in the most recent past was I had no idea what I was missing. Really, no idea what I was missing out on when it came to personal development and growth. Network marketing is my vehicle for becoming the best version of myself.
Great. And I do want to go back to before you found network marketing, are you saying that your whole life has been about network marketing?
No, my whole life has not been about it at all. There's periods where it's been in and out of my life, but most recently is where I had made the commitment for it to be forever a part of my life. And the reason why is because it brings so much value to my life. I really, I'm learning and I'm growing every single day. I'm sharing that with other people. I really get to elevate and upgrade my life on the daily because of network marketing.
That's fantastic. And I'm going to ask you to give us some specifics on that.
Okay, sure. Specifics would be little things like writing this book became a reality, a dream that I was working on, a reality, writing a chapter, getting started, and doing personal development every day, where it means whether I'm reading or listening to a podcast, I'm connecting with like-minded people. And when it comes to, time management, I am able to work anywhere, backyard, front swing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So really, when I think about it, when I'm chatting to people, I had a conversation with a lady yesterday and I'm like, well, do you wear this? Do you do that? And it was a completely different eye opener. It's so natural. So I am really connecting with people that are also natural. When I say natural, I mean, they're just who they are. Any given space, any given time, you're dealing with people that are so true to themselves. And that's what I love about it. Yeah.
Sonya,
I didn't find
explaining.
this to be true. Yeah, I didn't find this to be as true outside of the industry. And I just wanted to say that.
Really? So I was going to ask you, how did you discover network marketing this time? Yes, you grew up with your mother in it, but you said something shifted for you. So how did it come into your life? And what would you say is the difference between inside of the network marketing world and outside?
Okay, so a couple of things. First of all, mom didn't grow up in it by any means. It's just we went to house parties. Okay, so it wasn't like my mom did it until she was later in life. She's barely scratched the surface in it, but it was more being old enough to be included and being part of the evening and part of the girls' time and everything that brought together. And that same feeling, that same sensation is exactly the same way when I'm connecting with people about network marketing now. Even when we're just talking from different groups, You're feeling that bond. So how is it different is I feel like people that are in this industry or that are curious about this industry are curious because they're looking for something more in their life. And because of that, you're able to connect on a different level. It's not superficial. You're not upping the ranks to get permission. It's you're making the own decisions based on what you want, whether it's a fit or not, whether you want to move forward with it or not, whether you want to switch body lotions or body washes or whatever your product is. It's not about the product at all. It's about you. Network marketing is about you, your brand, your life.
Wow. Okay, great. It's all about us. All right. So, I'm still not clear. How
Yeah.
did you get involved with
Oh,
network marketing?
sorry. I'm sorry. I just kind of get
That's
excited.
okay.
A
That's
girlfriend
I hear the
actually,
passion, which is great. But I know that folks are going to want to know, how did it come into your life this time?
a conversation. Really, it was just a conversation, a chat with a lady about what she's doing, the living the lifestyle she was living. And it started with a conversation. And then I tried it and it worked. So I was curious. I was curious enough to have a conversation about how could this impact my life.
Okay. And when you say you tried the products, or you tried building a business
Both,
inside of network
both,
marketing? Both. Okay.
both. Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
You really, sorry, when it came to trying the products, I'm from the mindset where I'm using products anyways. Again, whether it's clothes, shoes, purses, books, I'm using products in my life anyways. Investments. Why wouldn't I want to make money off of something I'm already using?
Okay. Great. I
Yeah.
love it. I
Yeah.
understand that. Now, you've got some tips from everything that you've shared already about what it's done for you. You've got
Yeah.
some tips for these overworked, right, moms in their 40s. So, what's one
Yeah.
major tip that you can offer to them today about how they can have more of a life that feels like a dream rather than a drudge?
I love that. Finding the first thing I would recommend is, what does that look like to you? What does your, if I were to give you a magic wand and you're a little child again, what do you want to be when you grow up? What does your dream life look like to you? And then we figure out how to work together to get there. And this is part of what I do, but it's also part of what network marketing can provide for you, because really what you're doing is you are in charge. You're in the driver's seat, and having that ideal is what you're going to be working towards, but you're going to learn how to enjoy the journey along the way, because it's so many dimensionals. It's not one dimensional. It's not just a paycheck. It's self-growth. It's trying new things. It's collaborating with great people. It's connecting and learning and growing. So I would say, if you don't know where to start and you're a tad bit curious, I welcome you to connect with myself or anybody that did the book or that you're curious in that's in the industry, and just have a conversation, and then have more conversations with other people, because it's not just the product, it's the person, it's the team, it's the encouragement. Are they helping you get where you want to go? Because if they're not about helping you understand your roadmap, it might not be the right fit or the right time.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. So, yes, that was the reason for producing The Power of Yes with 48 different authors, all representing different types of companies
Yeah.
and different years of experience in network marketing. And Sonya, I know that for people who resonate with you, you wanted to give them a gift today. So,
Yeah.
go ahead and share your gift with us.
Absolutely. So my gift is actually a free wellness report. So I send you the report, you go over the questions, we go over the review together. And what'll happen is I will send you 3 immediate tips that you can implement into your life for free based on our conversations. So they're simple, they're things to think about, and you will see some shifts right away just by thinking differently.
So, can you say a little more about the types of shifts that they could expect?
Confidence. Confidence when it comes to decision making. It will be the first, typically, it doesn't matter where you start, it'll be the first biggest side effect that you will subconsciously notice. Somebody will ask you a question and you'll be answering without realizing it. You'll be able to make decisions on what to eat because you're more in alignment with your big picture and your magic wand, if you would. That happens very subtly, but it's very powerful when it starts to happen.
That's fantastic. All right. Well, Sonya, I am thrilled that you were willing to share your wisdom in the book, The Power of Yes. And we'll just put it up here. There we go. Well, I'll get the Vanna thing right one of these days. I just think there's not enough space right here. How about if I go full screen and we do that? So here's The Power of Yes. And then back to Sonya. And thank you for sharing your wisdom today and your enthusiasm. And for everyone, if you would like to connect more with Sonya, what's the best way to connect with you?
Okay, so there's a couple ways. Sonya at freshapproachfitness.ca.
Okay, so
is
let's go. Let's tell you what. Hold on. Oop, up. That's what so let's go ahead and go a little slower. So SON.
Okay. YA. So SONYA at freshapproachfitness.ca.
Freshapproachfitness.ca.
And there's another one that's a little bit easier, and it's asksonya.ca.
Okay. Or we can also do asksonya.ca.
Yeah. And that's where you will find the link to the wellness quiz. But with everybody in here, as I mentioned it to be a giveaway, the giveaway is not only the complimentary report, but an actual 30-minute consultation after you've done some work on it on your own.
Okay, marvelous. So again, really marvelous to have you with us and that fabulous gift that you've given to us. Sonya, is there anything that you'd like to say to our viewers before we sign off?
Honestly, it doesn't matter what it is. If you're thinking about writing a book, if you're thinking about network marketing, if you're thinking about, say yes. Why not? Because we have one life, it's short, but say yes.
I am 100% with you. And I'm wishing all of our viewers many, many yeses today, tomorrow, all week long, all month long, all year long, and all the years to come. I'm Stacey Hall, the producer of the Power of Yes podcast series and the book, and it has been a true joy to share the space today with Sonya Janisse. Thank you, everyone, for being with us.
Thanks, Stacey.